guys.
Todd, can you just speak to the complete game with the defense coming up so huge today and the offense putting 30 points on the board?
Huge complimentary football. It's the kind of football you want to play in December. Defense got turnovers, offense cashed in, kept the ball most of the first half, gave the defense a rest, and they played good football.
Can you speak to how Yaya Diaby just becoming a force for you as a pass rusher on the outside?
He's settling in. He's settling in. He's feeling comfortable. We kind of let him go a little bit, and he's adding the tools that he had in college, and he's making it his own.
Another player that had a huge game was Antoine Winfield Jr. Do you have an update on him?
Oh, he's fine. He could have went back in. We just held him out because it was toward the end.
The staff determined that he didn't have a concussion?
No, he didn't have one.
It's been an interesting week for you and Devin White. Just talk about his performance today and how it all came together this week. Was there any extra motivation for him?
I can't speak for him, but it wasn't for me. Me and Devin are very close. We talk about everything. His practice as normal. He looked ready to go. He was fresh in practice. He was running around. He made the play in the game that he made in practice.
Todd, how good has Mayfield been these past 2 weeks for you?
He's been outstanding. He's been outstanding in December. That's what you want from your quarterback in December. Everybody knows each other's plays right about now, but when we're trying to make a push and your quarterback is playing great, it gives you a chance.
You guys hadn't had 2 interceptions in a game since September. What did that do to get the takeaways early to create some separation?
Oh, it's huge. It's a great quarterback. It's huge for us to get the takeaways early. It keeps him off the field. It gives us some momentum, especially going into the half, and it worked out for us.
How gratifying is it as a coach when you have a team that struggled earlier on this season and the last few weeks, they're just rapidly ascending? You go out there and you see the defense tonight. They are firing on all cylinders in addition to what the offense, had going this past week.
Well, we're piecing it together. We're piecing it together. Everybody's playing for each other. Everybody's locked in, and we're trying to get in. We're clawing, we're scrapping, we're doing everything we can. Those guys have great attitude. The leaders have been great for us, getting us through tough times, coming out on the other side, and we know it's not over.
When you look back, Todd, you look back at the end of the Atlanta game, the comeback on the road, did you have any sense that, hey, maybe a win like this could trigger this kind of a turnaround for this team?
I don't think I had a sense at that time. We needed to win every game. Like I said, we had to start our playoffs, and we started it around that time. And, we've been going ever since. We're going to keep riding it, finding different ways to win, and finally coming together as a group is great. But, again, you got to do it every week, and they understand that.
Todd, you haven't had many chances to be up 30-0 in the middle of the third quarter. Is there a point where you think about pulling starters from a game like this late?
No, we got a lot of young guys, need a lot of experience. I think last year we played Atlanta and we pulled the starters in the last game. We lost our mojo going into the playoffs. We got things to work on and get better, and we're going to play.
Todd, I think it's fair to say that you've become a little bit more aggressive with your fourth down calls and had some great successes. Is that a philosophical change, or what could you say about maybe more fourth down chances?
It kind of helps when you're up 30-0 that you can pull the trigger and not have to think about it as much. I'm sure if the game is 7-6, you got to think about your calls a little bit more, but it kind of frees you up a little bit.
Do you have an update on the injury status of Shaq Barrett or Carlton Davis?
I know Shaq has a groin. I don't have anything on Carlton yet. Don't know how bad Shaq is at this time.
Todd, you talked about kind of losing mojo with the Falcons game at the end of last year. If you win against the Saints, you'd clinch the NFC South next weekend. Would you be more likely to play your starters in Week 18, knowing how it went last time?
No, we'll see. Our young guys are our starters. It's not like we have young guys on the bench to put in and get experience. They've all been playing since the beginning of the season, so we'll discuss it then. I don't want to put the cart before the horse because we got a heck of a game to play this Sunday.
Coach, would you please describe this Christmas dinner? How special is for you before this W?
Well, for me, the win is everything. Obviously, it's all about me. 2 of my boys out of the 3 are home, so I got everybody at the house right now, so it'll be a good Christmas.
Everything going to taste a little better?
I won't have to eat cookies tonight. See you guys.